YouTube, it's me, Spotty. Hope you're all doing great. Welcome to another weekly Human Topicals. Today we're going to be answering a question from Pavel Muller. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, but you had a really interesting question, and today I'm just going to express my opinions on it. And the question was, do you think that it's a good idea for fast people to help design cubes for manufacturers, or do you think that this is just an advertising technique? So if you don't know what he's talking about, a really good example was the Volk 3 that recently came out, and that was produced by Chi or Mofang Gi, but was helped, tested, and endorsed by Mats Volk, who was the previous 3x3 world record holder. I'm not sure of many other puzzles that were helped by big names, but the only other one I can think of is the Felix Pillow or whatever that one was called, and that was kind of a terrible 3x3, or so I've heard, that was helped by Felix Zemdegs, which is a really famous cuber. So starting off with whether I think it's just an advertising technique, I don't think it's exactly only an advertising technique, but advertising is a really huge part of it, and I think that it actually is really clever for companies to put a big name under them. It doesn't even have to necessarily be a cube that's named after them. For example, Felix is sponsored by Gans, and he promotes Gans cubes a lot. Whenever he breaks a world record, then it's with their cube, for 3x3 anyway, and that puts a really good name behind them, I guess. That's exactly the same with the Volk. If Mats breaks a record or gets a good time, or even just uses the cube, then it puts a good name behind it, and yeah, it's just really helpful towards the brand and the cube if a big cuber uses it. From Matt's perspective, I'm not sure how much he benefits from this partnership. I know that he does get a cube that he really likes, like he helped design it so it's fit for his turning style and for his use, which is really good for him. But I'm not sure if he gets paid or anything to help promote the cube. He probably does, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure how that works out. But back to the question of, do you think that this is a good idea? It's definitely a good idea for Chi because advertising, it gets their cube out, they make sales, money, that's the point of having a business. So it's good for Chi. It's pretty good for Mats. It gets his name out. It also gets him a good cube. I'm not sure if he gets paid, but honestly, he probably does. So it's good for Mats. But is it really that good for us or the general public? In my personal opinion, I'm not sure how beneficial it is to us that they bring a professional speedcuber in to help design a cube, because even though they probably would know a fair bit about cube mechanisms, I'm not sure how good they are at actually designing a puzzle and making it perform any better than if an actual designer worked on it. Also, I'm not sure how big a part Mats actually played in designing the cube. As far as I'm concerned, I'm pretty sure Chi already designed the basis of the cube, and Mats just made a few tweaks to make it better to his personal turning style. So if you have a very similar turning style to Mats, then this cube is probably awesome for you. But to the rest of us, this cube is probably a bit of a hit and miss. It is a really awesome performing puzzle, but as far as having drastically better performance than any other cube that's already out on the market, I don't think that's completely true, and I don't think bringing a speedcuber in really changes so much in that area. But yeah, that's just my opinion on bringing faster cubers to help design cubes. If you have any thoughts, then leave them down in the comment section below, and I'd really love to check them out. But yeah, that's all for this video. If you did like it, feel free to smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to be notified of future content. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.